Adding a frosty flair with beautiful winter overlays is our topic today on Luminar Coffee Break. Let's see what we can accomplish in 10 minutes or less, starting now. Hello, everyone. All right, so our theme, of course, is going to be for the holidays. And since here in Florida we don't really have snow, I do want to show you a couple really cool ways to use overlays. Now, I did download these overlays on our Luminar Marketplace. Let's see if I have it here. I'm not quite sure if that's the one, but yep, there it is. Yep, so so on the Luminar Marketplace, I did download it from there, which is really, really cool. So let me dive right in to show you. All right, so here we are. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with an image like this. Actually, adjustments. Let me revert to original. There we go. So we're going to start with an image like this, which is still very, very good. And we're going to convert it to this with simple overlays. All right. So let's begin from the edit panel. I am going to come over to the layers. So I need to add an overlay to this layer. Now, which overlay am I going to add? Well, those were the ones, like I said, that I did download. And I got to find out. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? Make life easier. I created a preset for you. So here's my preset. Get to it. And oh, there it is. Made an erasement preset. Yep. All right, so here it is. I'm going to create the preset for you. Nope, that's not the preset. So let me revert this back again. All right, so I was going to try to make it easier for you. I will, at the end of this, I will make sure that I put the preset in. Well, this is a good thing that I kept this version here so you can see it. All right, so here we are with the edits. And I do want to show you what I did. So I did start out right in the beginning on this bottom layer. So what I did was I came down in and I did want to add some super contrast to it. I wanted to increase the face, you know, everything looking really, really good all the way through. And this is what I did to create this look. Once I got the look, then we came over to the layers palette. And here is the one I wanted to show you. There it is. All right. So this was what I came up with. Now, how I got here was it was a preset, but it wasn't my preset. That's where I made a little confusion. And here we go. Let me get to my presets, purchases. And I'm going to come down to the Winter Wonderland ones. Here we go. There we go. The Magical Snow Collection. And so all I did here is I just went through to figure out which ones I liked. Now, it's going to decide which overlays or which settings will make this look extremely good. So that's where I started. So I started with a preset. You could do the same thing. You don't necessarily need that particular preset, but I just loved what it did. I loved how it added the light. In fact, I'll hide it so you can see it. Right? What it's doing here is it's adding that little light beam. Oh, there it goes. Let me hide it again. There we go. It's going to come in and it's going to add a little bit of light flares into the scene. But then we had to do one extra step because I love where it is. But what I don't like is look what it's doing to the young boy's face over here. I love what it's doing over here. I don't like what it's doing here. So I'll mask, brush, and I want to erase the effect right over here on the child. There we go. And now look what we did. Because it's on its own layer, I erased that area here. But what I wanted to do is add a little more snow texture. So I did search the internet. I found free overlays for snow. And how I got there was simple. Click the plus icon. You'll search your hard drive. And then once you find that overlay, you just add it to Luminar. And here, what I noticed is if I stretched it, it made the snowflakes look a little weird. So instead, I used fill. Now that it's here, which overlay do I use? Well, let's just cycle through, and we're going to land on screen. I like screen. Let's go to 100%. Now, what that's doing for me is it's adding that overlay at 100% screen. If I don't want too much of the snow, I could dial it back. If I want more of the snow, I dial it forward. But here's where our friend, the mask, comes in. Brush, erase the effect. I don't want it on the kid's face here. Actually, no, I'm going to bring it back a little bit. But I'm going to take the strength a little bit less. And I just want it to lightly come across him. There we go. So he's still seen. And here's the beauty of layers. I could take this layer and duplicate it. And now it's going to multiply the effect even more. I can even take it and rearrange where I want it to be. Let's say right about here. I could flip it. Okay, that's better. And I'm going to dial it back just a bit. Right about there. And then I can decide how much of it or where I want it to be. Because I can apply a mask again, which we will. Erase the effect here. 100%. There we have it. All right. So, and I don't like what it's doing to the snowman there. Got rid of it there. This big blob. We'll get rid of that one. Now, if it's not there, it's on this one. So let's erase it again. There we have it. And there we go. Right. So from this, which is a very good image, we're going to convert it and make it look like this. All right. So there we have it. The overlays, I can't stress enough, are extremely critical because it just gives your photos a different dimension. In this case, we did snow. So imagine if this were a landscape. So if we did this with a landscape photo, but it has to make sure that there is snow in the landscape to make it look realistic, you could add those snowflakes coming in. The lens flare, I think, adds a little touch to this particular image. This is, again, where the creativity comes in with you as an artist. So it is a good idea to go on the Luminar Marketplace. See if I have it here. Yep. So it is a good idea. Check out the Luminar Marketplace just for creative ideas that'll help you with the extras that you want to add to this. All right. Well, guys, if you're here right now, please stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment. For everyone else, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you at the next coffee break.